I think by this time around you already have heard about the upcoming Steam hardware, which is a new Steam controller and a Steam machine, and as well as a new VR headset, which is going to be called the Steam Frame. And I feel like all of them are equally just as important because we didn't have a Steam controller, I think, for the past decade. I think the last one, or like the first one, the very first Steam controller was in 2015, but it failed because it wasn't like hitting the people's expectations. It wasn't like doing that good in sales, so that project got been like shut down. I think in 2019. Now the new VR headset is like something that we already have, which is the Valve Index from 2019. But the problem with it that the Valve Index was just way too expensive for the casual people who wanted to have a VR headset, because the Valve Index cost as much as back in the time a really good gaming PC, which I think anybody who has got a bit of a clue rather chooses a good gaming PC over a Valve Index, even though the Valve Index is a really, really solid device. And hopefully the Steam Frame will sort of fix the pricing issues, because I would love to see the Steam Frame priced in a good way so that pretty much anybody who has not been able to try out VR, I'm also like one of those people, can like actually obtain a VR headset that is like really good. Now the Steam machine is a completely different thing. We have not really seen something like that before. I think way back in the past, a Steam already like tried it with a collaboration between Alienware, but that project didn't really go that far. I don't even think that they have released it. Maybe they planned it, but they ditched the project. And now they're actually doing it. So they're gonna release their own sort of console, which is gonna be called the Steam Machine. But at the same time, I would be lying if I would be telling you that the Steam Machine is just directly a console, because it is not. It is a PC at the same time as well. Just like the Steam Deck, you can use it to play games, and you can use it on Linux. You can probably install Windows on it or whatever the heck you want. So essentially, at the same time, it's a PC as well. Now, one thing I'm like really interested about is the pricing. Like, I know for a fact that the Steam controller will not be that expensive, even if some people believe it would go up all the way to like $100 or like euros. I don't really think that's going to be the case. Maybe, in fact, they will even like surprise us and make a price tag like $50 or euros, which would be like insane. But I wouldn't really be surprised if they can actually do that, because Valve always loves to surprise us in every single way. Now, the ideal price would be probably like 60 to 70, maybe 80. 80 is like the max that I think they will price it for. But we will see, you know. Now the two other new stuff is gonna be a bit like interesting, because the Steam Machine is one of those things that if it's priced well, it will be a really good device in general. Now the Steam Frame is a bit like different, where I feel like they don't really want to make the same mistake as they did with the Valve Index, where it was really priced as a premium device. In fact, they said that they're gonna price it reasonably lower than the Valve Index. Now, how much lower that is, we don't know. So we will have to like see, and as time will always tell how much it will cost. But I feel like if they're gonna price it between $4, $5, or $600 or euros, that could be actually a good price tag, and a lot more people who are just simply not into VR will actually consider buying a VR headset. Now the Steam Machine is another different thing that we have never seen before. As far as storage, we will have two versions, one with 512 gigs and another one with 2 terabytes. The 2 terabyte option could be maybe overpriced, maybe not. I would be more interested in how much the base model will cost, because this whole thing, how much it will succeed, will purely depend on the price tag. Like $400 to $500 or euros is once again an acceptable price tag for a Steam machine, but at the same time, a Steam machine is not only a console, it is also at the same time a PC. Like, it serves multiple purposes, so that way they could potentially increase the price automatically to like $500 or $600, but I really don't think it will be more than that. It will be probably in the range between 400 all the way to like 600. Maybe they will like surprise us. But at the same time, the Steam Deck was priced like $400 when every handheld was costing over $1,000. They might actually surprise us, but we will see. Time will always like tell. Let me know how you feel about any of these hardwares. If you will get anything or like consider getting something. Take care as always, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.